Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped. Was a long winning streak.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than season on the calendar.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson.
Colby Rasmus is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And Santana will put the squeeze on this one in the inning. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody gone now. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles. Set to start the 3rd inning in this one.
Jason Gamble.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint.
Now at the plate, Pedro DeSalvo. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that missed 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Catcher.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Gamble. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Boy, this guy just
striding in once again. Andre Ethier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in for his second at bat, Kobe Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a sinker dip.
Is 1 and 2.
Too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Horner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Howie.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Gamble. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. DeSalvo is there for it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Sean Rodriguez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Shortstop Nick
lifted in the air to center. Corner moves over, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Pedro DeSalvo. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Fouled back.
DeSalvo.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, catcher
Austin Barnes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Oh, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Andre Ethier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Colby Rasmus.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman Howie.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Jock Peterson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a fastball just a bit up. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
First baseman, number 8, Sean.
Stepping in now,
Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Jason Gamble will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ethier going back on it to the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just...
Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Pedro DeSalvo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He'll check in here at 277. 23 homers and 71 runs batted in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Grounded to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the man they call Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez will lead it off when we return. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
1-2. Here it comes. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Jason Gamble gets the win, his league-leading 27th of the season. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Scott Kazmir permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.